A very good evening. You're watching News 9 with me, Akshata. And first up, the big story we've been tracking all day. It was a sea of heads at the grounds just behind the HAL police station. Scores of parents descended on the grounds, demanding answers to many questions, while the police department, including the police commissioner, tried its best to soothe wounds. The parents were unrelenting. Here's the report.
It's been 2 days since the rape of a 6-year-old came to light, but many parents say that the police is lethargic and their attitude lackadaisical. It was a sea of heads at a vacant plot just behind the HAL police station. Parents were seething with anger.
As we stand here, thousands of parents have gathered in protest, in demand for justice for the 6-year-old who was raped in Vibgyor High School. These parents just have one thing right now in their minds. They want Auratkar to come here and give them an answer as to why there has been no arrest made, why the police have not been giving the parents an answer that they've been demanding. The concern clearly shows, as you see the number of people, probably even the police did not expect this huge a gathering to actually come here. Not just parents, students from various colleges, there have been other associations, NGOs, parents from across the city, everyone have gathered here right now. They don't want to leave this place until they have their answers. We even have one person there who's holding a poster saying that arrest Rustam, who's the chairman of the institution. He is the person who's walking around there with the slate. He's going around there saying Rustam should be arrested. So that's the kind of demand. People holding different placards. As you see, you can see the placard that he is holding. It says arrest Rustam now. There are different placards here. Some saying shame, we want justice, arrest the school management. They want answers right now. They're fed up of waiting. Today they've gathered here. They're just demanding. Right now, they want an answer from the police authorities. Right now, Kamal Pant is here. He's trying to handle the situation. We have information that the commissioner is yet to arrive. He's going to take about 20 minutes. Until then, we'll have to wait and watch if this crowd here is going to remain patient. They're going to continue with their peaceful protest. As you see, by each minute, the crowd is growing impatient. They want the commissioner here to come out here and give them answers. With camera person Raghu, this is Deepak Bopana for News 9.
The parents had some demands. 1, they wanted to meet the police commissioner. 2, they wanted the chairman of the school, Rustam, to be arrested. Though the parents alleged that police was pussyfooting about the issue, Kamal Pant, additional commissioner, law and order, had a different take on the issue.
Say, after we have taken up the case, we have been very closely pursuing this case. We have taken it very seriously. This is an important case. The only thing is that because a very small child, a young child is involved in this, we cannot be very, we have to be very cautious in dealing with the child because we don't want to repeat the trauma again and again for her. There are a lot of restrictions regarding dealing with such child victim. So because of that, we cannot get all the details immediately. We have to cross-check because you can appreciate that a minor cannot have, the capacity of an adult will be definitely much more than a minor. So we have to gradually, cautiously ask about the leads or the person, identity, all these things. It takes time. That is we are supplementing it with the CCTV footage available in the school, examining the teachers and all these people. It's a very elaborate process. We are doing it. It is taking time, but if the taking time doesn't mean that we have ignored it. So we have put more than 20 officers of the rank of inspector and above in this case, and they are working day and night in this case. They are putting their all efforts to see that the case is detected. And we will definitely take the cases. We have a good record of detections, so I'm sure that we will detect the case very soon.
Well, this is what the police has to say. But Arvind Limbavali, BJP MLA from Mahadevapura constituency, echoed the parents' anguish.
ನಾನು ಕಳೆದ 3 ದಿನಗಳಿಂದ ನಿರಂತರವಾಗಿ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಗೃಹ ಸಚಿವರೊಂದಿಗೆ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳೊಂದಿಗೆ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ನನಗೆ ಆಶ್ಚರ್ಯ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು, ಇಷ್ಟು ದಿನ ಆದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಯಾರು ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗದೆ ಇರೋದು ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು. ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾಡದೆ ಹೊರತು ಉಳಿದ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ತಗೊಳಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಯಾವ ಶಾಲೆಯನ್ನು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಆ ಶಾಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿರೋ ಘಟನೆ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಬಂಧಿಸಿ, ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಚೇರ್ಮನ್ ಯಾರಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಬಂಧಿಸಿ, ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಯಾರು ಟೀಚರ್ ಇದ್ರು ಆ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಬಂಧಿಸಿ ಅಂತ ಒತ್ತಾಯವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಆದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಯಾವುದೇ ಕ್ರಮವನ್ನ ಇನ್ನು ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು ತಗೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಒಂದು ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ಅನ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ದಿನ ಎಳೆಯುವಂತ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸದನದೊಳಗೆ ಈ ಕುರಿತಂತೆ ನಿನ್ನೆನೂ ಸುದೀರ್ಘವಾಗಿ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಪಕ್ಷಗಳು ಸೇರಿ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ.
The protests only intensified. Agitated parents were venting their ire. Finally, the police commissioner arrived.
The incident that has taken place about 18 days back, yes, and under the trauma, because the child was under trauma and the parents, they were in a dilemma whether to come to the police or not, and also they came to know. Please listen. There was a delay. Though it has come to the police station, now all our senior officers are there on the job since last 4 days, 24/7. The moment I'll tell you. The moment my talking to you is over, I'll go back, I'll take action, and
The police commissioner also sought time because the CCTV cameras installed in the school were analog and not digital.
The accused have to be identified. We have to corroborate it. We are seeing the CCTV footages of 14 cameras and most of them are old type of the cameras. They are not digital cameras, analog cameras. The many times the footage is not getting downloaded. That is one thing. Second, we have to get the corroborative evidence from many sources. Third is there was a delay, lot of delay in actual incident happening and reporting. The 2nd July this happened, and 14th July the case was brought to the police station. Complaint was brought to the police station. In spite of that, we are making all the efforts, and I assure all the people that give us another. I'm not talking about the weeks or months. Give us another a day or two, because we want to bring the culprit to the book, who is real culprit and also who cannot escape the clutches of the law.
Though the commissioner put his best foot forward to pacify the aggrieved parents, they were not the ones to withdraw their protests. In fact, some even resorted to sloganeering. In fact, the protest did not die down. The aggrieved parents went on to allege so many different things.
He's going to arrest the culprits, when they are going to be punished. We want that question. We want that question.
Why no action has been taken against the management so far? Why that teacher who locked the kid in the school has not been arrested? Why that doctor who administered the first aid and just hit the case has not been arrested? Why the principal has not been arrested? Exactly, the police is hiding the school. The police is hiding the school. The police looks to be hiding the school.
All the other cases, when it comes on destruction of evidence, they immediately arrest the whole family. Even for 498 or dowry case, anything, you can go and arrest the whole family. And in this school, the principal and the chairman was not arrested.
Nandish Red demanded that swift action be taken.
ಯಾವುದೇ ಶಾಲೆಯ ಲೈಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ರದ್ದು ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ನಮ್ಮ ಹೋರಾಟ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಇವತ್ತು ಈ ಶಾಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಘಟನೆ ಆಗಿದೆ, ನಾಳೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದರಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಶಾಲೆಗಳನ್ನ ಬಂದ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ ಇವರು. ಇದು ಪೋಷಕರನ್ನ ಹೆದರ್ಸೋಕೆ ಹೊರಟಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ನಿರ್ಧಾರ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಪೋಷಕರು ಮಣಿಯೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅವರು ಒಂದು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ದು, ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಶಾಲೆಯ ಲೈಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ರದ್ದುಗಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಹೋರಾಟ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋದು. ನಾವು ಹೋರಾಟ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಶಾಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆಯತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಇಂಥ ತಪ್ಪುಗಳಿಗೆ ಕಾನೂನು ತನ್ನಿ, ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿಗಳು ಇವತ್ತು 3 ದಿನದಿಂದ ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ, 4 ದಿನದಿಂದ ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ ಅಂತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದನ್ನ ಬೇಗ ತಂದು ನಿರ್ಧಾರಗಳು ಬೇಗ ಕೊಡಿ, ಭಯ ಬರಲಿ ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಕೃತ್ಯ ಆಲೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡೋರಿಗೆ ಅಂತ.
Early in the day, the parents marched to the protest site.
Couple of things. One thing is, as you said, we are demanding answers from the management. We want the management to take the responsibility, and we want them to ensure that the kids are safe. Right now, the way management has handled this issue, it looks like they're not taking any responsibility, and we don't feel safe sending our kids to the school. There's one. Another thing is we want justice for the kid, the affected kid.
It is a very simple, silent, and a peaceful march that we've planned. It is a protest for any kind of an atrocity which is being done towards any child, any girl, any lady. And we want to bring about a change in the law also, and we want strict and severe punishment to be given to anybody who's found guilty in this case. We will be heading via Marthali to the HL police station, where we've drafted a memorandum, and the representatives of the entire parents community will be handing over the memorandum to the commissioner, hoping for a quick response from their side. In fact, a positive response.
Well, parents are fuming over the incident. The entire state is shocked and appalled at multiple rape incidents in Bengaluru.